Sandy from Messy Papercrafts, your #1 online store with the most exciting crafting items, and welcome to this week's episode of What's in This Box. And today I have more Carabelle Studio for you. So a lot of Carabelle Studio items flew off the shelf last time. So there was a release by Carabelle Studio a few weeks ago. And yeah, many items sold out, so I had to reorder a lot of things anyway. And while I was on it, I saw a lot of things that I've never seen before. So let's get them all out. Alright, so here you see now a mix of stamps that are back in stock, and then also new stamps for Messy Papercrafts, because these are not technically new, but I've never seen them before. And I was really excited when I saw this one actually on Pinterest, and I thought, wait a second, this is by Carabelle Studio. Why have I never seen that on the website? I was worried that it was discontinued. However, then I was searching for it. And the reason why I probably haven't seen it was that these ones don't belong to any designer. So I think usually I'm just looking for Kate Crane because she's very popular, and Birgit Koopsen and so on. And now I found all of those great stamps that, don't have anybody on them. So I have no idea who designed them originally. However, I was excited, and hopefully you are as well. And even with Kate Crane, there is this one stamp where I got really excited because, once again, I've never seen that before. And this is this one. And this is called On the Line. And yeah, it wasn't for some reason under the category of Kate Crane. It was somehow under the category of XXL. So I was like, well, probably XXL is too big, because I just thought it meant a really big stamp. However, this is super awesome because here, we have 6 stamps. And especially if you love mixed media and doodling and so on, then I think this is awesome. It just gives you this great texture. And the nice thing is obviously that it's not just one massive stamp where you're like, all right, I don't really want to do scrapbooking. I want to do cards, for example. What do I do with this massive stamp? Here it's not a big stamp. Here you have these 6 sizes, and they are not too big. So I'm thinking even for smaller projects they would be great, or if you just add different texture together on a bigger project. I think this is really fabulous. So I love this one. Again, On the Line, this one. And yeah, really excited that we have this now as well. And also, I've never seen before these stencils. So they're also by Kate Crane. And this one is really cool because if you watched my last unboxing video, then you have seen the gel printing plate, and that was called Mix and Match. And maybe you even watched my tutorial on how I was using that with the jelly plate together. And here, this is now just a similar version, but as a stencil. So I think that's really nice because, once again, if you love gel printing, or even if you just do normal art journaling, then that's a pretty cool texture to have. And then here it's now a little bit more intricate design. Here we have now these great flowers. I hope that you can see that. And again, I just love that you have now all different stencil sizes through Messy Papercrafts, because we have bigger ones here as well. Now we have some that are a little bit smaller. So hopefully that's a great variety for you for any project that you have in mind. So this one is called Blossom and Bloom, and they're so cute. I just love them. I've never seen them before. So hopefully you are as excited as I am. And here, this one you might have seen last time because this was sold out super fast, and that's why I had to order anyway, because I wanted to get this back in. So here you have this stamp as one big stamp, and it's up to you if you want to cut pieces apart here, if that's easier, or however you want to use that. So I love this. Once again, it's nice to have textures and to play with different designs. And apropos textures, I thought this is pretty nice as well. So here we have this one, which is called Round and Around. So here you have 4 white rubber stamps. And again, if you love doodling, then maybe that's not for you, because you're like, well, I can just doodle these kind of circles myself. However, if you're like me and doodling is not really your strength, then I always love to have any stamps that have textures, because I love that you can just use them on everything. So it's not just like one motive where you're like, okay, will this person love a giraffe or a hedgehog or something like that? Even though I love them, I think that's all super cute. But yeah, if you have stamps with textures, obviously that's super versatile, so you can use this for anything. And same with this one here. So this is called Grungy Patterns. Same thing, 4 stamps. And yeah, once again, just gives you this great texture. So I love all of those. And then here we have now 2 stamp sets with these really cute birdies. So this one was also sold out. This one was called, or this is called Silly Birdies. And that's the size of them. And yeah, they're really, really cute. And then these ones, they are not new for Carabelle Studio, but they are new for us because recently some maker on Instagram was using this bird. I don't know if it was Kate Crane herself or somebody else. And I thought, that's so cute. What is that? And then I found this stamp set, which is called Tweeters. So again, really funny birdies. So I love all of those. I think they're just versatile, and if you like it more quirky, you have these ones, and if you just love texture, then this is pretty cool. And then let's go now to these ones here, where I'm like, wow, that's so cool. Maybe we start with these smaller ones first. So this one is called Background Papillon sur Carte Postale. It might be completely wrong, so obviously this is in French, and I think it means butterflies on a background. So here we have 1 stamp. So that's really cool if you need something as a complete background, or of course you can also just ink up pieces and only use the butterflies, or maybe only this script over here. So I thought this is super cool. And yeah, a nice size again. So this here is A6, and so is this one. So here we have 3 plumes, which I believe is 3 feathers. Would make sense because we speak about feathers here, and this is from this back side here. And yeah, how cool are they? I love them. Like 3 completely different looks and a lot of detail. Really nice. I love everything with feathers. And then here once again we have a really great background, and I love this mixed media look here. I think this is so cool. This might be also great for like pupils or teachers, like as a thank you card, or for kids who just go to school, maybe, like congratulations on your first school day or something like that. Or of course, could be for anything mixed media. And this one is called Textures. Well, actually it's called Texture avec de chiffres. So maybe something texture with numbers, or I'm not sure once again. However, I just love all of those designs because anything with texture, I think, especially if you love art journaling, card making, and so on, I can never have enough of those. So these were all the A6, and now let's talk about the A5. And isn't this amazing? So here we have all of those great detail, a really lovely background for a little bit of a bigger size, or maybe, it would also just be a good card size, I think. Or if you're into scrapbooking, you have a little bit up here as well. So could be either way, could be a smaller project or a bigger one. And I think it's so cool. It really reminds me of Edgar Allan Poe or something, or Hitchcock. Like it's a little bit darker, but obviously that's just the design here on the cover. So you could also just ink this up in different colors, and then it's really dreamy, as it says dreams here, and could be really colorful, and then it would look totally different. So I think this is one of my favorites. I was so surprised to see this on Pinterest. And I think this one here as well. So you see the difference now. So if they had inked this up in black, then again, this would almost look a bit like Halloween, or, just more gothic or darker. But I think it's nice to see now the difference here. So I think, it really depends on how you want to use it. And again, you have this really great one big stamp here. So it's called Collage Nature. Very nice for any background. And then we also have this one here, which is called Collage Text Grunge. So yeah, like a grungy text and kind of like a postcard look. So this is now by a designer called Alexi, and this one sold out, I don't know, immediately pretty much overnight. So this was insanely popular last time. So I'm glad that I have this back in now. And yeah, I understand why it's so popular because you have all of those different designs on one stencil. So that's super practical. And it's actually called Texture 110 Small Patterns. And if you want something that's a little bit more romantic, then this one here, that's new for us, which is called Dentelle au Crochet. So yeah, it's kind of like a crochet design. And I thought if you love to work on the gel plates, then this might be really cool as well because you have all of this different texture. Or of course, again, if you do any stenciling for any artwork, then you can just use different bits and pieces. I love when things are very versatile, then yeah, you can just have this on your desk all the time because it always comes in handy somehow. And same with those ones here. So last one we had the ones by Kate Crane in, and they also sold out super quickly. And then I was really disappointed because even on the Carabelle Studio's website they were sold out, so I couldn't get them unfortunately. However, they had those ones because here you have 3 different stencils with these little circles. Hopefully you can see that. And especially if you love to make cards or smaller projects, then the size is probably really nice. And you can also mix and match here. So you have these smaller dots and then these bigger openings. So I think this is really nice. So if you're sad that Kate Crane isn't back, I'm so sorry, but maybe this one helps. So this is by Alexi and called Background avec de rond or something like that. So anyway, it's a background with circles on it. And also back in is this one. I think this was already sold out 3 times. And once again, we have a few back now. So if you love this one, then here you go. And so is this one. So that was sold out as well. And again, it's this really cool planetarium background. So I think it's called, yeah, System Solaire. And yeah, really nice design once again, especially if you love creating things with stars. And I always love stars. I don't know, rain and stars. I love anything with that. And then also back in is this one. This is also one of my favorites. I used this already quite a few times, and I actually embossed this the other day, and it was like a white embossing, and then I inked over it. And it was really fun because it was just enough texture, but not so much that you wouldn't see any design on top anymore. So I think this is really, really nice if you love mixed media. And this is what that looks like. And if you don't like this size, if you think this is too big, then of course, first of all, you could cut this here already in different sizes, so you don't have to use it as this big stamp. You can always cut this apart. Or if you look on our website, you will also see that we have kind of pieces of this one, but a little bit different, in A7 sizes. So there are 3 different A7 motifs. So you could have a look at those as well. And then again, this is back in. And yeah, I wasn't really surprised that this sold out quickly because the sentiments here, they're just really lovely. It says there is beauty in everything, stop and breathe. The power of imagination makes us infinite. So yeah, really lovely sentiments. And my favorite is we are all made of stars. And then again, this would work nicely together. But of course doesn't have to, but I think it works really nice with many things. So yeah, I love this, and I also like how it's written and everything like that. And then I think I saw a tutorial by Kate Crane where she used this one. So then I looked this one here up as well. And this one is called Edwig's Mini Words because that's the designer. I say this completely wrong, I'm sorry. Edwig Verrier, yeah, something like that. And he, I think it's a he, creates also all of those beautiful things. And here I just love the sentiments as well because here no rain, no flowers. I love this a lot. Or maybe life is better with friends. Keep calm and do what you love. So once again, really nice sentiments. I'm glad that I think it was Kate Crane that she used that, and I thought, oh, that's a really cool sentiment set, and not too big as well. So sometimes the sentiments can be a little bit overpowering. But here, if you just want a little touch of a sentiment, maybe even for an art journal, then this is perfect as well. Here is Birgit Koopsen, and once again, these were already on Messy Papercrafts and they sold out. So this one is called Circles Galore, and again, it's a big stem set, and you can again cut this apart or use this as a whole, and it just gives you a lot of great, little motifs here with the butterflies, but then also a lot of texture, because I hope you can see this. There's text within these circles, so I think this is really fun. And then if you are more for, maybe you're looking for more of a foreground, then this is great here, which is called Dutch Tulips. And again, that's one stem set. I think this is so cute with these flowers. And if you love flowers, and here are two more choices, and these are new for Messy Papercraft. So this one is called Life is a Song, which is beautiful. And I've seen this as well, I think on Instagram, how Birgit Koopsen was using that, and I just loved this. Here the sentiment says, life is a song, sing it. Really cute. And simple but outstanding at the same time. And here the same with this one. That's called Loving Thoughts. And we have this great flower here, and the sentiment says, plant loving thoughts and watch them bloom. And then that's what it looks from the back. So here the flower is a little bit bigger, and then you have these cute butterflies here. And then once again, I love all of those collage looks from anybody really in Carabelle Studio, but especially what Birgit Koopsen does here with all of those plants and all the designs. They have this collage look. So sometimes you have texture, or here you have musical notes, so they also work nicely together here when it says life is a song. Then here the butterflies, they actually have these cute little notes inside. So I absolutely love all of those new stems. I hope you agree with me. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. And with that, I wish you a crafty weekend. And remember, no stressy, be messy, and have fun. See you next time.